Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of my tutorial series for a 1.16.5 plugin. So in this series we're going to be talking about how to make the plugins and stuff, and I'll be showing you how to make custom items and stuff like that basically, commands, boss bars and more. There'll be more to that as well. In this video we're going to focus on making a server, so then we can test these plugins, making sure they work and basically get them up and running. So to start off, you want to go to your Explorer, or for me it's Chrome, search Spigot download, and then Spigot -get bucket, that's the one you want. Click that. Scroll down to the version you want, so we're doing a series on 1.16, but you can do any of these ones. I do suggest not to go anywhere below 1.14 because things change and stuff, so I prefer to stick kind of later. So what you want to do is go over to here, click download, and then it'll bring you to this page, which will then have this link you're about to download, and then you click the yellow, press save, and now it's open here. So once we've got it in our desktop, we want to right click, go new, then folder. I'm gonna call this tutorial folder, tutorial server. And that's where our server is going to be. So we want to add this into here, and we want to double click the jar. And now what that's going to do is it's going to create loads of files. It only creates 4 because we need to click on EULA and change this false to true, and then save, and we can just close out of that. Now we just want to double click it again and let that load. So as you can see, it's created all of the files we need. This is like the basic stuff. We won't get any plugins with this, but this is just basically a bare minimum survival server. So what this has in it is this, which is basically your command, where you can do your commands. So you can do like times a day and stuff in there, but you don't really need to touch this as much. But it just goes through the log and stuff. But we're not going to be using this because we need to create a new file. So just close that down, press X, or type, I think, close. Anyway, come into this folder, the tutorial server, or whatever you've named your server. Go into here, click new, or go to the bottom and right click, and then go to right click the empty space, go new, and then text document. We want to then call this, what should we call this? Let's call it start, and then replace a txt with .bat. It has to be exactly like that, with a .bat. And then save it. So what this will do is create a runnable object, and we can't click on it and use it straight away. We have to actually put code in it for it to work. So what we want to do is right click it, go show more options, or if you're on Windows 10 it should just have this on it, then press edit. Once you've opened your folder, you want to type @echo off. So next you want to do Java -X MS, and then you want to put your lowest amount of RAM you want to dedicate. So I'm doing 4 gigs, G. The caps do have to be right, otherwise it won't work. Then you want to do XMX, and then you want to do your maximum amount of RAM, space, dash double x colon plus, and then capital U SE capital G 1 capital G, and then C, that's dash the dash jar, and then you need to put your spigot, the jar here in. So for instance, mine is spigot dash 1.16.5, and we need dot jar, so that's that. And then we can just do dot node GUI, and we can just save this. Make sure you've got this. These two are like your boundaries for your RAM, so your server can never go up above 8 gig, but it can never go below 4 gig. If you want this to be like 2 gig, then do that. I might actually do that. It means it uses less of your RAM, and you can have a smoother time playing your server. So let's just save that and close it down, and now we've got a pretty much working server. So now we just need to press the start.bat. This is going to open a command prompt, and we just need to wait for all of this to happen, and this should work completely fine. What it's doing now is making the world itself. If you want to change the world, which we will do, then yeah, I'll show you that in a second. But our server's up and running, and there's no errors. So yeah, if you get any errors, let me know, and I'll help you out the best I can with this. If you want to stop it, then just type stop, I think. Yep, stop. That saves everything, so you don't lose anything. And now I'm going to show you how to save, or no, how to have a void world. If you want to have a void world, then you can follow this on. So just make sure you're using 1.16.5 or the server version, because it won't work otherwise, and just load in. So now that you're in Minecraft, you want to press multiplayer, so you just want to press add server, and then you can either type 0 and just press done. That should work. It doesn't, because we haven't started our server up yet. So as you know, before we do this, you can either do 0 local host, and I'm pretty sure you can do 0.0.0.0. I'm not too sure on that though. But before we do any of that, we want to create a flat world, or we want to create a super flat world with a preset of the void, which will just basically give us a empty world for us to work on. And we just want to create that, let it load into the server, into the world, and we just basically spawn on this massive platform. You want to go back, save, and exit, go back, click on this, edit. Just go here, press this, edit, and then you want to press open world folder. This will open the world. You want to locate your tutorial server, have that open on one side, and then open your save folder with then the folder here. This is the void world. You want to come over here and then click a void almost, an area with no files, and then you want to go down to paste. And if it comes up with this, then just come back into Minecraft, cancel, and then press try again, and it should work. And there we go. So now what we need to do is just get rid of the world, come up to the one we moved over, so I named mine 1. You want to basically rename that, if I can. Yeah, rename that and just type world. If you do want to change the name of this folder, then change it, but you also need to go to server properties and you need to change the name here and just change that to the exact same name you've got your world set as. But now we've done that, it should be working. We now just need to press the start.bat and that should open up the command prompt and create our server. We're going to go back into Minecraft and then just go to multiplayer. We can refresh. Let this fully open first. So you can do 0. That works, that opens our server up, as you can see. You can also do localhost, I think. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you can also do 0.0.0.0. I don't delete it. Refresh. Yeah, so you can do any of those 3. All of them works. And you can just press play. And this will be into your... You can load into your world, and as you can see, we've got this void world we can work with now. So the only other thing I see quite a few people asking on forums and stuff is how do you like get creative and stuff. So what you want to do is go back to your command prompt and in here type op and then your in-game name, so mine's the Rifty, if I can spell it right, obviously. So you just do that. You don't need to do the slash, I don't think. Yep. So just type that, op, and then your name, and this will give you the server operator, and you can just do slash game mode creative, and now you're in creative. So that's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, then hit the like button, maybe even subscribe to me if you do want to see more, and if you've got any suggestions on what we should add to the Minecraft plugin, then let me know in the comment section. We are going to cover the basics, so like creating our custom configs, adding to the normal config, reading, writing from those, commands, items, boss bars, custom effects, custom enchants at a later date. I still need to remind myself how to do those, and loads more. So if you want to see something specific, then let me know and it will be coming to you over the next few weeks. So anyway, thank you for watching and I will see you later. Goodbye.